To my watchers, those who watch the watchers of my sneaking peeks, as you can see, I am still in the sling. We're in the 4th week of this, so I'm going to start hopefully being able to get out of it. I will go to my physical therapist and they'll walk me through it. Now, what am I talking to you about today? Now, as you notice, my bike is not covered. One reason it's not covered is I'm kind of been lazy. And after arm surgery, I didn't think it'd be as long. So I will cover it a little later. So I do have the cover for it, and I only have a part cover. So my only cover covers like the tank, the screen, and all this. Why don't I have a full cover? I just never bothered getting one because I usually am not parked that long. Now, the big thing is winter storage. I've never done it before. I have stored a bike before via my brother-in-law up in Michigan when I was in Okinawa, and he took care of it. I didn't worry about it because he had it. He'd done it a million times. Now, here's the deal. There's a number of products you can use. Number one thing, make sure that wherever you park it, somewhere where the bike's not going to be damaged. It can be in a shed, in the garage, in your basement, at a dealership, whatever makes you happy, what makes you safe. Now, you're going to have some kind of enzyme fuel treatment. Now, it's a fuel treatment that basically it's a stabilization for it. This is the one I'm using. It treats up to 48 gallons. So I don't quite need that much. I need just a little bit. So I've actually poured about a quarter of the bottle in here. Ran the engine for about 10 minutes so that it would circulate in. Reason why is I want it to take care of the fuel. So the fuel is taken care of. I've got her plugged in. I've got my charger going, so it's going to take care of the charging. It'll make sure the battery doesn't die over the winter. If I had a two-wheeler, I'd put the jack under it and lift it up. A trike, I really don't have anything that could jack it up safely, so I don't. As I said, I've never had to do it before, so hopefully it all works out fine. I'm pretty sure it will. You want to make sure before you cover her for winter, clean her up. Make sure she's clean. If you notice, my bike is actually rather clean right now. I was lucky when I sent her in for the 60,000 mile service. They cleaned her up real well, so I don't have to worry about doing that. Because at the moment, it's not real easy. Now, the reason I'm saying on the bike, it's a lot easier than trying to stand here with my cane and my arm in the sling. I decided to help myself out today, and I wore a sweater because it is literally below freezing outside. I think they said it was like 28 degrees. It is miserable cold, but it looks beautiful. Now, here's the neat thing. If I wasn't storing the bike, I would be riding. I'd have rode to work, I'd have been happy, and at the end of the workday, I'd have put on my gear and ride home. Now, here's the thing. Not everybody rides in the winter, so not everybody has all the gear for winter riding. If you don't have the gear, I do not suggest riding in winter. I have both chaps and I have heavy riding pants, the KLM pants. These things are great. You put them on, you can put them on over jeans. Depending on your size, if you're a little bigger, you might not be able to. I actually prefer wearing shorts under them. And then when I get to work, I change because I can change into nicer clothes. I can keep my clothes in my backpack. Boom, I've changed. The top is going to be fine. But the thing is, you want something that's comfortable and that, depending on the weather, will keep you weather safe. Now, those are great. I will do a review on them. I've actually had them over a year now. I got them a really good price. And that's the thing. I don't like talking about price because prices are very fluctuating. They can go up, down, depending on what dealership, what deals you have, if you get military discount, if they're having a sale that day, if they're last year's model, etc. It all makes it so that the price is negligible. Go in and talk to them. You can get them at like Cycle Gear. You can get them at most dealerships. BMW dealerships almost all have them. I've noticed that the Honda does not usually carry them. Honda will do other things. But I like the KLM. They're really comfortable. They have cool pockets, so I can put whatever I need on the outer pockets and not have to worry about it. And as I said, I can put them over my jeans. I'm lucky that I can do that, and I'm tall, and they do come in a tall. A lot of places don't have tall. That's why I like my chaps. My chaps were custom cut. They fit me great. I'm riding in the winter. I'm wearing heavy boots. My work shoes will go in the back. I'm wearing whatever shirt I'm going to wear that day. I'll put on a heavy sweatshirt, and then I put on my heavy winter jacket. My heavy winter jacket, I've rode with that at 17 degrees, wind chill and everything, and with going at speed. Before I had the full Batwing, I was just a regular windshield on my VTX. With the Batwing and heated grips, heated seat, I'm almost cooking in that gear. But the nice thing is, it's keeping me warm. What you want to do is get as much air off of you as possible. But store the bike, as I said, put it someplace safe. Mine's in my garage. My wife parks usually where the camera's sitting. So she's going to pull in. She doesn't hit it. The way it opens, the door opens right about in here, so I'm not worried about it. I don't bring my truck into the garage. My truck sits outside. It's sat outside for years. It's a 14-year-old truck. It's got plenty of miles on it. It's a hard charger. It'll go for years. I've covered making sure you put the fuel treatment in, making sure you have her charged. Check your charger every once in a while. Make sure that you don't have any issues with it. If you're going to change where it sits, like mine, I have it lined so that whenever I'm going to be, sat for a while, if I know I'm going on a trip and be gone over a week, I plug my bike in. This was unexpected, but I plugged the bike in when I got it back. You want to make sure she's taken care of. As I said, I'm going to put the cover on. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm doing some videos. And I like her so I can open up, sit down, and talk to you guys. Now, other things, I'm hoping you guys don't mind me talking about other things. Other things are, as I said, I've had shoulder surgery. And it's a total shoulder replacement. 38 centimeters or whatever ball of metal is now in my shoulder. It's like a half ball with, it looks like bolts going into the bone. It's kind of weird. They had to take a lot of the muscle off and then reattach the muscle, and the ligaments are all messed up, so they had to reattach all that. But I've done a number. It's doing a lot better. Guys, thank you for your support. I'm sorry these are not a lot of riding videos right now. It's what it is until I can get back to where I'm riding again. And then we'll get some more riding videos. I'm going to try and go into some dealerships and talk to them about their bikes. See what else we can look at. Not that I'm buying right now, and that's one of the hard things. If you're not buying, it's kind of hard. Now, I am because a friend gave me the idea when I can ride again. I'm going to try some other trikes. They have a couple other trikes out on the market. No, I am not planning on trading. I love my trike. I've got almost 3 years ownership on her, and I've got over 60,000 miles on trikes. Actually, I've got almost 90,000 miles on trikes, and I'm very happy with them. And that is over 4.5 years. But the thing is, they're different types. You have a leaning trike, which I've seen. I've never ridden, but I'm like, okay, let's try this. And you have the Can-Am. Can-Am, the wheels are in front and the one in the back. I took it for a test drive once. I was not highly impressed. I did not feel comfortable on it. But the main reason why is it, A, didn't have the power that I'm used to. I sat a lot lower. I'm not a light man, and I felt very much that it was not keeping me up. Every bump I hit, I really hit. My wife rode with me on one, and that was just, yeah, we weren't happy. Does that mean they're all bad? No, I'm never saying they're bad because some people love them, just not me. But I'm going to give you guys a comparison, and I will try and get one that I can use for at least a few days so I can ride it around and give you guys a taste of it compared to this, compared to any other trike I can get my hands on. But you guys stay tuned. Let me know through the comments what else you think I could talk about to give you guys something interesting to watch. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much. Now I've got to try and get off of this. Because remember, I can't use that arm. And I have a bad leg and a bad back.